Hey there, y'all. My name is Zach West, and I'm a undergraduate student here at U of A. And this past weekend, a couple friends and I went to UA Innovate, and it was a great experience and a lot of fun. And a big part of that was we were able to win first place in the FinTech category. And I wanted to walk you through the prompt as well as our process and our final demo. So, looking at the prompt, the main idea was just to use AI in a way that would analyze spend data. In our mind, that would be bank statements. And then the other big thing was to prepare people for their financial future, specifically young people, and just educating them on general basic finance. We thought that the biggest thing to hit on was that, like other in similar apps to try to help you, the biggest thing is that you get annoyed of them or annoyed by them and then you quit them. You don't use them, and then they spam you with notifications until you delete them. So it was really crucial for us that signing up was frictionless, and getting it working and fully operating was as seamless as possible so that there was a super low chance that they gave up on us. So I have a little video here of our actual demo. Just some key things to know here is that this is supposed to be simulating what is a extension for an existing banking app. Looking at this on the home page, this is where you would land, and it would show you your monthly budget and break it down by category. And the key part here is that you can click down and break down each specific section and know what you're spending your money on and what your category or what your priorities per category are. Within your overview, you'd also have a section for insights, and this would show you your budgets versus your spending, again, transactions, and then but also another big thing would be your habits. So the idea was that when with this ideally being framed towards people that are not already good at personal finance, that we really highlight what they do well and then show them where they are not doing well and how to improve that. The biggest use of AI in our thing is being able to turn personal finance conversational, as well as being able to um, take data that is theirs and personalize the responses to them and through their behaviors. And that's kind of where we were really hitting the point on the data spending or the spend data analysis. The next section here, which is really a lot of this was done by our teammate Corey Russell, and he did an amazing job on this. So this is the financial forest, and we wanted to again to keep retention in our app and to prevent people from being discouraged is to fully visualize this process. So this is the financial forest, which would hold different goals on your spending to make sure you're reaching them. And as you got closer to your spending goals, the tree would look prettier and prettier, as well as we'd have financial achievements for just gamifying and showing, hey, this is the progress you made since you started with us. And I believe in this demo, yeah, here we go. This is how you would actually make a goal. And as you make money, you would uh, get closer to your goal, and your tree gets bigger and cooler, showing you just how awesome you are for doing the hard work. And then this was something that was primarily taken up by my main man, Tom. Tom focused primarily on the what if, and I thought that it was very, very important to have this because we didn't want to make a product that did all the work for you in the sense that you would never learn. Because if you always have the AI, then you're never going to be able to uh, understand the why or how behind your personal finance. And so we have a lot of guidance with the AI, but we also have tools included in here for as you become more developed and understanding of your finance, you have tools such as this to kind of control your future and start to do your own analysis and your own guessing. So the key thing here is that this is your budget, but then also you can now adjust individual categories. And right here under the play bar here, you can see a change in the savings. So as you adjust those sliders, it has a real-time savings. And another key thing is that when it comes to saving goals, they're often inaccurate. A lot of people have the goal of buying a house or buying a car, and I think a car is a better example for us here, is that um, you say, I'm going to spend $10,000 on a car, but you're not going to spend just 10,000. You're gonna have fees for car insurance. You're gonna have just kind of buried or hidden fees that are in the process of buying a car. And this is ideally trying to give insights into, hey, what those possible fees could be, so that you have a more realistic saving goal, so that you're saving really 12,000, not 10,000. This last thing is probably my favorite part of the project, and this was kind of the child of Alex Gundrum. We need to remove jargon as much as possible from the finance world. There's all these three-letter acronyms and things that people don't understand. And so the scary thing about learning is feeling like you're dumb. So anytime that you're worried about, like, I don't know what this means, I don't understand this word, we would have a highlight and click analyze tool that would generate using AI. And in this case, we used a ChatGPT API key to show you and break down, giving you an explanation. And if this were to go fully to market and this would be a full project, ideally, you'd be able to then click and learn again, nested within this analysis results, leading it so that you can get to a base case of the most simplified terms possible if need be. That is the end of the demo. We placed first in the fintech category overall. When talking to our ambassadors, they were the big things that they said had us standing apart was that it was future proof, that they really liked the ability of once you sign up, you're using AI and you're using the data analysis to remove as much of the responsibility from the user as possible, which in their experience with banking is a huge thing for user retention. And then personally, what I'm very proud of is being able to get people a working budget before they have to put the work in. Having the budget created for you and giving you like big categories and visualization of your goals and motivations is an amazing tool in my mind that gives you that fresh breath of air that lets you then focus on, hey, let's start spending. And once you do start saving money through your budget that has been created for you, then you can understand why it's working and start learning the actual finance behind that. I'm Zach West, and again, I go to UA, Roll Tide, and I had an amazing time at UA Innovate. So thank you guys.